All right, well, hello YouTube. We're down here in my basement, in the basement that I've turned into my wood shop. And you can see I have a new tool belt. Now, this was a Christmas gift this year from my wife because my original intention this year was to start building the tool sheds myself instead of working for the company that has since stopped building them and only now buys them from the Amish and delivers them. So that was going to be what I was going to do this year. I was going to continue to do the Adirondack chairs and picnic tables and the different outdoor furniture, different types of furniture, and I was going to start building tool sheds. And a bunch of things happened. I hurt my back, and wood prices were just at a place where they would make it not cost effective, and I wouldn't be able to sell them. I tried selling a few picnic tables. I had a few people interested, and they were going to be about $500 for a picnic table that the year before was $200, and nobody wanted to pay that. So at Christmas time, we didn't know that, and my wife had said, "Oh, I want to get you a nice tool belt for Christmas." So this is what she ordered. This is you can see the name there is Style and Craft, and the part number for it is 98434, and it's essentially a cheaper version of what Occidental tool belts, the Occidental Leather Company makes. And that's perfect for me. I wanted something that was high quality, but not several $100s. I think this was around $150, $160. And it has all of the features that the Occidental tool belts have that I really, really wanted. Now, you can see this is obviously not, it didn't come with this belt. This belt is, this is actually the belt that I used to wear on the ambulance, that I kept my radio, my Leatherman, my flashlight, a little pouch that had gloves in it, and I would put my trauma shears. These are trauma shears. I don't know if I've showed you guys these before. These are trauma shears. In fact, this is a pair of the trauma shears that I got for free from the ambulance. I know because of the color. And I would put those behind my flashlight and Leatherman holsters. And that was what I would wear for my shifts on the ambulance. That's how I would carry all my stuff, and when it was time for me to get back to the station and lay down, I could just unclip it and leave it on the front seat of the ambulance. So I find that belt very comfortable. I also find that it holds up really good to these suspenders. The belt that it came with is actually this leather belt here that I'm now using as my shop tool belt, and it's really good quality. It's incredibly strong. It's well built and well made, but I didn't want to use that one for building. I wanted something that I could take on and off if I'm on a site quickly and efficiently, and this is what I find is most comfortable for doing the shed building that I do. And a few things about this setup. As you can see, it's dramatic. This is my old setup here. You guys have seen that. I did a video on that before, and now I'm using that as my woodworking tool belt. But it's very well made. It's good, strong feeling leather, and it actually, this is the reason. The pouches are the entire reason I wanted this. It also came with a really nice leather hammer ring that hung down to about here. So it was much bigger than this one, and I found I just wasn't tall enough for it to be comfortable. So I just took my old hammer loop and my old snip pouch and put them on here with these pouches, and I find that works really nice moving around with it and testing it out. Now, the reason that I wanted this particular setup was all of these little slots that you can see in here. It has dedicated spots that you can put different tools, and they'll fit in there, and you can put the pencils in the back there. Whereas the old pouches that I had, it was just an open slot, and they would all kind of jumble around together. And it wasn't efficient for me for the amount of tools that I was carrying. So when my wife offered to, as a Christmas present, hey, what kind of tool belt do you want? I immediately said this. I've always had an eye on this tool belt, and I always really liked it. And I said, sure, why not? We'll get that for Christmas then. It did have a spot here to put like a little pocket to put a tape measure in. Obviously, you can see I've removed that. This is the bag on my right hand side where I keep all of the primary tools that I'm going to use, and all the secondary tools are over here. It has a nice spot for a speed square to slide right in between the bags, just like an Occidental tool belt. And it has this little pouch up here where I keep my tape measure, because as I've stated in the other videos, I like having the tape measure on the left. Now, it is bigger and it is bulkier, but I can fit more stuff in it, and it has more dedicated pockets to it. The only thing that I didn't find very useful, like I said, was one, the tape measure holster right here, because I don't keep it on the right, I keep it on the left, and I had no place to put sharp tools that I didn't feel they were gonna tear through the leather. So I ordered this. I think this is like 10 bucks, 10, 12 bucks. If I can get it off of here. I don't want to try to get it off one-handed, but the plastic thing is actually from Occidental, from the belt company that this belt is based on. And it's an Occidental tool shield. Now, it has a nice spot where you can feel it slide in. You can feel the chisel slide in and be gripped by the plastic. So it has a nice spot for a big, wide chisel to go down into. And it positively locks in there. You can feel it. And right next to it is a little circular hole that you can put, I've seen people put on videos online, different like long bits, like the long screw bits. And I found it would be perfect. I thought it would be perfect for a scratch-all, because I always find that I need a scratch-all, and I was keeping it in here, but it just felt kind of packed. So now that wood prices are coming down and things are getting more manageable, my hope is that I will be able to start using this belt to do the shed building that I want to do. Obviously over here there's more slots. There's this one, you can put a big, like a 12-inch combination square. You can slide one down in here like this. You can slide it in there like that, and this you can put a cat's paw in there. But I usually just carry the little 6-inch combination square, because all I'm really using a combination square for is gauging distances, like for shingles. I'll set it for 1.5 inches or that kind of thing. And I find that I use it enough to justify carrying it, but I don't need the big one for the shed building. So this is just a quick video on the Style & Craft number 98434, and my first impressions on it. I'm very excited to use it. I'm very excited to get out and build sheds with it, and now that wood's coming down, hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. My back's getting better. The Lyme disease is still one day at a time, but we'll see where that goes. And I've seen these online a lot, and there's not a lot of videos on them. There's a British kid or an Australian kid who did a video on it, and he absolutely loves it. And from my first impressions of it, I absolutely love it too. I think it's well built. I think it's well made. I think it's good quality leather. I think it has, with the exception of this weird tape holster that for some reason they want to put on the right, I think it's a very well thought out pouch system. And I'm excited to get to use it when everything is, you know, when the wood is finally at a place where people will pay to have tool sheds built and have different woodworking projects made for them again. It's just this past summer, wood has been too expensive, so my main focus has been on growing as much of our food as possible, and that's been very successful for me. So I'm hoping within the next 6 months to a year, this will start seeing some use. But my impressions of it are it's very well made. It's good leather, and I'm excited to really try it out and really put it through its paces. So if you are considering the Style and Craft belt, if you've seen it on Amazon, which I think is where I got it, and you've been wondering, oh, is it the same quality as an Occidental? I mean, an Occidental is twice the price, so you can figure that out. But if you're if you're on the fence about it and it's something that you're considering, I would definitely say buy it. I'm quite impressed with it, and I'm looking forward to getting it dirty, honestly. So just a quick video, and here's one last look at it. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.